But first, Sadiq Khan says that Ulez has been an unequivocal success. The Ultra Low Emission Zone was expanded to cover the whole of the capital in August 2023, meaning that non-compliant vehicles now pay £12.50 a day. Today, City Hall published its first report into the effects of the scheme, which says emissions are coming down faster in London than anywhere else in the UK. But for those who run businesses in London's outer boroughs, they say Ulez has had huge financial implications, as Carolyn Sim reports.
It is almost 2 years since the Ulez was expanded to the whole of London, causing division,
Another down, another gone.
worry,
all those costs keep going up,
and even tears.
I don't know what to say.
But today, the Mayor joined toddlers at a nursery in Barnet to celebrate a new report which claims London's air is getting cleaner and the Ulez is working.
What's particularly pleasing is it's in those boroughs in outer London where the council's wasted taxpayers' money taken us to court, we've seen the biggest improvements.
It found that levels of the toxic gas nitrogen dioxide have decreased by 27%. Particle emissions from exhausts are 25% lower, and air quality has improved at 99% of monitoring sites across the capital. But the figures are based on estimates. They compare what would have happened without Ulez expansion.
Air pollution was already falling out of London. The travel industry is getting greener itself, so we're seeing cleaner vehicles come on the road anyway. This was nothing but a tax on motorists that has just made people's lives a misery.
One unhappy business owner is Roger Tichborne, whose music studios are just within the Ulez zone in Barnet. He told us that £12.50 a day is too much for many musicians to pay.
The vast majority of the 40% of our customers who live outside London simply have stopped coming here because they can't afford it. They'd rather go to studios in Boreham Wood, Elstree. It's just not helped. We weren't consulted on the matter, and he hasn't listened at all.
One constant supporter of the scheme, Rosamond Kissy Deborah, whose daughter Ella died partly because of air pollution, says efforts to clean up the air must never stop.
Tomorrow will be 12 years to the day Ella was buried. And ultimately, it just reminds me of what we went through. It just can't happen to anyone else. Yes, the stats, I know 54 children have died in the last 4 years from asthma and anaphylaxis, and this is just a part of what I do.
It is still a divisive policy. More than 5,000 drivers a day are getting fined. But the Mayor insists Ulez is cleaning up our air. Carolyn Sim, ITV News, Barnet.